In our phone-in segment focuses on a vital question as we look towards 2027. Are the political narratives truly issue-based? Now, across Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones, the daily struggles of ordinary people remain the same and often ignored in political discourse. In the northeast, communities still recovering from insurgency want real answers on security and rebuilding. In the southeast, traders in Aba are asking why roads and power remain unreliable. Now in the north central, farmers in Benue face banditry and inflation, yet hear little about agricultural reforms. In the southwest, young tech entrepreneurs in Lagos and Ibadan want policies that support innovation, not just recycled slogans. In the south-south, oil-rich but underdeveloped communities still demand justice, equity and clean water. And in the northwest, mothers in Zamfara want their children safe in school, not caught in the crossfire of bandit attacks. Yet, as campaigns begin to take shape, what dominates the headlines? Party defections, zoning formulas, personality politics, and identity-driven debates. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission has warned against early, unregulated campaigning. The United Nations is calling for a shift to policy-based discussions. But in the media and online spaces, issues like healthcare, education, jobs, and security are still being overshadowed. So today, we ask this question: are the 2027 narratives addressing your reality, or are they just politics as usual? Make sure you pick up your phone, call us in on the numbers displayed on your screen, or send us a WhatsApp message so that we can hear your thoughts and opinions. Your voice does matter. And the question again, are the conversations where you live focused on real issues or just empty noise? Make sure you call us in. We'd like to know and hear from you as well. And now, Maimuna, when it comes to politics in Nigeria, I believe it's become normalized for Nigerians not to expect anything, or even if there are promises, those promises are never ever fulfilled. And whenever anyone comes out, talks, put out their agenda, Nigerians would say it is just hot air because they never see the impact, they never see it translate into reality. What do you think?
Hauwa, we all are expecting something. Now, if you look at our politics for now, all the parties that we have, they are still, charting the course of, zoning and what have you. Okay, we have Ade on the line. Hello, Ade, good morning. Thank you for calling in. Hello, good morning, Ade.
Before my friend.
Good morning, thank you for
Ade.
calling in.
Yes, actually, the narrative is today. No, they are not. One thing is that politicians, they are very selfish. They only think of themselves, they don't think about people of anyone. Like I normally say, education and health, these are the priorities areas. Very, very important in the life of any country. Education, health-wise. Because the health one belongs to everybody. Education belongs to some who to be educated. Well, with health, anybody can fall sick and go to their health center. But in Nigeria, it's not functioning. When they take a picture and say this is what they do, and after they left with this permission to it, nothing is happening there. So our politicians, they are not discussing the issues that affect the poor people, the common people, ordinary people. And when they sick, they run here, they use things, and pay a lot of money. So our politicians, they are not saying the right thing. And I'm not happy the way things are going now because it's turning to one party system. Everybody is going to people. Let us have brilliant people that can go to another party, and let's have a competition so that Nigeria can choose who they are better off. When Obama came to power, nobody knows Obama. He was just one time senator, but because he talks very well, the good orator. And they said, let's try him. That's how it got here. So we have better people like Obama in Nigeria and all the past. Why are we only running to APC? What's going on? So let's have another party, other party that people can go to, and they can go to reason with what the people need. Most of these politicians, they have been abroad, they go to America, they go everywhere. But here they go to Nigeria, they don't make the go through the here. I'm more concerned about education and health because these are very important parts. It's just 2 bus stops to my house, my clinic. This is the center. Everything is there. And that 3 people have 50,000 registered. 50,000. You see? So I've done my speech about 4 supplements. Another one is there. Just on one speech. So, but in Nigeria, when they look at it, they don't have the health center they have, they don't talk to them. People are sick, they go and take their medication, and they affect their kidney, they get cancer. So these politicians, they are not discussing the issue with Nigerians. So I'm not happy with it. So they start another part. Let's have brilliant people who will come and talk to us. They will choose by 2037. That's what I want. And our education system is very poor. You go to university, no water, no light, you turn it to bad, you can't see anything good there. And they come here, they will train their extent to university. And you are in heaven. Everything is working fine. You see? So, but we feel like that. We are richer than this country. Nigeria is richer than this country. We don't have anything. Only tax. Only tax. But God will rescue Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
Good morning, Adamu. Thank you for sharing your thoughts this morning. So most political discussions right now is centered on, zoning, party issues and what have you, and even defections and whatever. And even the current ruling party is still, charting the course of the continuation for the Renewed Hope initiative. The PDP is there. They also have their own internal problems that they're even yet to resolve to start with. And then we have the ADC. You understand? But what Nigerians are asking is, what is that new thing you are bringing to us as we step into 2027? We want to know.
You just mentioned it. At this point, the only thing that is marring the political scene is, the defection, zoning and all of that. But Nigerians would want to know, what is the bigger reason behind it? How is it going to affect Nigerians on a
and change
positive
our current
level?
situation that we have right now? We have a caller on the line.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Oh, very well. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Brian, calling from Yola.
All right, thank you for calling in. Go ahead.
Our problem with, especially our problem in Africa is this. We don't have ideologies. Everyone wants to be in power because he wants to make money. Our politics is transactional politics, not human politics or not mental politics. So all these arguments we are making on the radio, social media, is all these narratives. The baseline, if we want to make the politics, we must have ideology. We must have people on the left, we must have people on the right. Whoever tells idea and people buy into, we know that we can hold this guy because he says he's a socialist, and this one says he's a capitalist. So those politics must be aligned on those kind of philosophies of our theory. But for someone to have been part of PDP since 1999, he wins a political seat on that party. And then he's bold enough to say that he has done that party and he's going to the ruling party and his sister on that seat. I've not seen where that is done. I've not seen anywhere in the world where politics is done like that. A Democrat defecting from Democrat and going to the Republican because Trump is in power. Even Ghana here, my sister, Ghana here, you cannot defect and still stay in parliament. It's a law in the constitution. If you feel you don't want the MPP or you don't want the MPP, you leave MPP, you lose your seat in parliament. Nobody has to go to court for that. Automatically you are out of parliament. And that's why people are still there. But here, somebody from 99 was in PDP, all of a sudden he's in APC. And everybody's clapping. What kind of people are we? So please, all these narratives we are making, the president don't even listen. All they want is money. They want power and they want money. Period. They don't have ideologies. They don't even have Nigeria at heart. So if we decide to vote, let's vote. Not because they are come to change anything, but because we want to change government. But for anyone to believe that our politicians are thinking of this country in the next 20, 50 years, please, let's forget it. Let's forget it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for that contribution. This just tells you how much Nigerians have faith in politicians, because time and time again, they have been told the word and they have been disappointed by the word, because actions do not follow when it comes to, executing and them being in the position of power that they do get to. But looking at a broader picture, if, the politician's orientation is an ideology is for the betterment of Nigerians, for the greater good of Nigeria in itself, looking at all the issues that are going on when it comes to these political parties shifting, internal crisis and other things that put their attention towards, other things that are not directly related to Nigerians, but for self-benefit as well.
When you look at these issues that our politicians bring up on a daily, the first question you will ask is, are you sure these people are there for the people or for themselves? Because some of these issues that they have within the party is something that, they need to come together to address. One side, keep it aside. Now, the major issue in front of us now is the concerns of Nigerians. People are still having issues to even, get 3 square meters.
Concerns are a lot.
Concerns are a lot.
Let's take Abasinko
we have
from
Abasinko on the line.
Good morning, Abasinko.
Good morning.
Good morning, lovely ladies this morning. I want to appreciate God for keeping you people alive and Trust TV and my very friend and the caller. Yeah, this is Abasinko. I'm calling from Bagudu.
Good morning.
I tried calling and I could not reach. I tried. At the time it went, that was when you people switched off to the other segment. Sincerely speaking, today's topic is a very wonderful one, very sweet one. But candidly, I have spoken my mind. These people, they after themselves. There is no manifesto that they have that is issue-based. They are just after themselves and their family and their children yet unborn. They don't have the mindset to do things that will favor us. If they are not buying yachts, they are buying SUV cars. They are doing things that does not benefit the common masses. Look at people are suffering. People are suffering. If you want to know people are suffering, just come to Gombe. Come to Gombe and see. People are suffering. Go to my village and see. People are suffering. Go to Enugu and see. People are suffering. Go to Adamu and see. People are suffering. They are just after themselves. When you go to the NAS, House of National Senate and House of Reps, they are just after themselves, eating the money that is meant to develop their constituency and the what. They don't have us at heart. They don't have Nigerians at heart. They are either in London taking treatment or America wasting our money rather than putting things here on ground, putting the hospital on ground. And look at, the common man cannot go to hospital for treatment. What kind of a country is this? I want you to understand that there was a time, Saudi Arabia, other countries, they were coming here because we had the best doctors. We had fleets of Nigerian Airways here, and we dashed, is it Dubai or Saudi Dubai? We dashed them one of our fleets. A lot of things have gone wrong, except we go back to the drawing board. Thank you this morning for this wonderful, laudable programs you are presenting to Nigerians. God bless Trust TV. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you,
right, thank you
Abasinkong,
very
for
much,
calling in
Abasinkong,
this
for
morning.
that.
When you hear stories like this, the first question you ask is what went wrong? If at some point in this country, we had everything going rosy, people could, have a better life, have good access to healthcare, have good access to education, and all of a sudden you wake up one morning and then you say everything goes down. I mean, you ask, but we have Shatima on the line.
Let's say Shatima.
Hello, good morning, Shatima.
Good morning, Maimuna. Good morning, Hauwa. Good morning, Trust TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is Shatima Yakudima calling from Maiduguri.
Good morning, Shatima. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Well, honestly speaking, people, they have spoke their mind. And it is true. All what they say is true. Honestly speaking, in Nigeria, is very, very unfortunate. Government, we are just running government in the name of democracy. But if you look at it in reality, there is no democracy in Nigeria. Why did I say so? Because you have elected somebody, and that election has become a contract between you and him. But at the end of the day, he will betray you. What you have voted him for, he will turn and do what he wishes to do, and nobody will question him. It's very, very unfortunate. In the name of politics, these political parties that we have, there is a chairman for that political party, and that chairman in political party, he stands as a father of that party. In the real democracy, in other ideal system, if any office holder misbehaves, the chairman of that party will call him to order. This is not the mandate of our party. This is what the people voted you for, so you have to adjust and do the right thing. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. The chairmen of the political parties, they are always dancing at the tune of the elected members. Why? Because they are giving them a small change. So that's the fundamental problem that we have. If you look at our political parties, they're just answering the name of political party, but in reality, they are not political party. Because a political party without manifesto, a political party that cannot tell you what they will do to you by the time you voted them into power. You can call that group a political party. It's a group of power seekers. They are seeking for political position, but in reality, they are not political parties. This is not the way that political parties that we know in those days. Look at if you trace the history of Nigeria back, the Second Republic, NPN, PDP, JPP, NPP, and the rest. You see, look at the way they run their own political affairs. It's different from this one. So there is parties that they have manifestos, parties that they can present you what they will do for you by the time you give them your mandate. But unlike this very one, it is only when the campaign comes, they take Nollywood actress and Nollywood and Kannywood actress, just for them to hold the attention of people. They will put on music, no statement that will convince you. This is what we will do for you. Look at the 21st century in Nigeria. We are still talking about potable drinking water, no education, no security. What political party are you talking about? We don't have any political party. All these promises they are doing is empty promises. They cannot fulfill it. So we are just praying for Almighty Allah to intervene, to bring sanity to the politics of Nigeria. That's the only way. I think that's the only way out. And we have to divorce. I say it many times, and I will continue saying it under this platform. We have to divorce money politics. We should turn away from collecting anything that a political office seeker offer to us. We should look at the credibility. We look at the person that will deliver. then from any part of the country he come from any religion he belong to, let us cast our vote to him so that we see change. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much, Timo, for that. You know, Maimuna,
excuse me.
Speaking of Nigerians expecting something from these politicians, as I said, most would say, come and tell us what you are willing to do for us or what you're going to do for Nigeria. But we should open our eyes and realize that it is not even about them saying what they're prepared to do. Are they ready to do what is necessary? There are lots of things that Nigerians need, that the country needs when it comes to different sectors. And at the end of the day, when they get to that position, they've said what they want to say, you heard them, you accept, and you believe them. That belief and faith that you have in that person, that one person that tells you that I can move the country forward, I can do what is necessary. But then at the end of the day, they get there, spend 4 years, and nothing tangible, nothing to write home about. And time again, Nigerians have seen that, and they now do not believe or agree. They would hear you, but not really believe that you would translate that into something actionable. Let's take our next caller. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Sabon Gari, Zaria.
All right, what is your name?
Abba is my name.
All right, good morning, Abba. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
First and foremost, I appreciate you for the privileges you are giving Nigeria to come. In fact, by standard, you are supposed to be given the best award as the best television station as far as Nigeria is concerned. It is only TVC News that give a room for Nigerians to be able to express one or two things.
All right, Trust TV, you're on Trust TV.
Yes, so what I want to say is let me continue from what others have said. But let me cite an example with our fake leaders, more especially the local government chairman where I am, Sabon Gari local government. The problem is, there was a time we went to hospital, I took my daughter to hospital, there were no drugs. There were no drugs, and the government keeps telling that there are drugs for children for the age of 6 months to 5 years. Hello. So I realized that all what they are saying in television are propaganda. Even the Sabon Gari local government chairman, his children goes to private hospitals. Yes. And the funny thing is, he called himself Sheikh. Hospital under you. People who you govern. There is no drugs. You yourself goes to private hospitals. Allah is up. In the name you call yourself Sheikh in Sabon Gari, Allah is up. Because there are no hospitals. The drugs you're supposed to, you divert the money for another thing. No drugs in the hospital, no material for tests, for laboratory tests, all missing. I don't know if the governor Ubasani is giving them money, they are not doing that, or they are giving them the money, the people that are supposed to distribute those facilities to the hospitals are not doing that, or they are diverting it to the market to go and sell it. I don't know. But there's a problem. And 2027 election again is by the corner, coming. You keep telling us lie up and down. The governor that don't even stay in his state all the time is in Abuja. We don't know whether he's the governor of Abuja or he's the governor of Kaduna to foresee what is happening. Anytime you be seen on television, when there's a problem at home, you're supposed to be there to correct or to sort out or to hear cry and sort issues, but you're not around. Things are messed up with the type of fake leaders we have. Where have we gone wrong, for God's sake? Where have we gone wrong? May Allah help us.
All right. Thank you very much, Abba, for that, for sharing your thoughts and opinions. We'll be moving on to the WhatsApp messages that we have this morning. We have one from Nandi Beche Nukoja. This is, so far, what is clear about 2027 politics is that it is all about the self-interest of politicians. That's why they are seen dumping their parties for the ruling party. Those who are regrouping to remove the ruling party have not told us how they intend to change the narrative for the benefit of the ordinary citizen, with reference to welfare in general. No discussion about health, education, alleviating the current hardship in the land, Truth is that the politics of 2027 is devoid of issues. It's all about grabbing power for the continuation of the roguish plunder of our common yam barn. Thank you very much, Nandi Bate.
We have a message from Ibrahim. He says, I am Ibrahim Mohammed Uwais, chatting from Kaduna. Honestly, the situation of today and what we're expecting is going to happen is very bad, because look at what is happening to opposition parties. This current administration winch hunting them before they also opposition party before coming to power and using public fund, buying politicians to support them in 2027. What kind of politicians we have in our country? Mind you, all eyes on you.
All right, that is all we have for the WhatsApp messages. We'll be going on a quick break, but make sure you stay tuned for the trending video.